About 2 months ago, I put a post up on Facebook saying I have received a turntable motor and the turntable controller, but the motor was shaking badly. I put a cup of water on top here and showing the water was shaking when it's turning. And I have decided to give it back to the person to give it to me. And I said fix it before I do any upgrade because I don't know this motor and controller was still under warranty or not. So I gave it back to the person, and the person claimed he has fixed it by adjusting the screw and doing a little things, mechanical things on the motor. And he gave it back to me, and I have it for about 3 weeks ago and didn't have any time to do anything about it until yesterday. And I noticed, well, actually, I noticed the first time the capacitor on the original capacitor was kind of bolted. If you can see it here, let me see. I can give you a straight line just to have a reference of. See that cone there on top? That is the ventilation valve of a capacitor has opened, and usually caused by over voltage, which both caps were like that. The other ones are also like that too. They're both like that. They're both, you can see that it should be flat, but they're not flat. You can see it. See the one on the right is easier than the one on the left, and see you can on the left you can see it's also cone shaped on top. There, okay. So that's over voltage, and the person insists that the motor has been fixed, and okay, but it was still shaking when I worked on it yesterday. It was still shaking. So I thought, okay, I go ahead and at least I replaced these two caps, and he told me it's out of warranty. I will replace these two caps and also add the extra capacitance on it, replace the rectifier, put another two caps on it. Although it's a smaller, original capacitance was 50 volt 6800 microfarad, and notice that 50 volt for now. Okay, remember the original capacitor was 50 volt, and I put 63 volt on it, 63 volt 1000 on the original position, and then four more 63 volt 10,000 microfarad on this empty space to increase the capacitance to 42,000 microfarads compared to the original 13,600 microfarad, which is approximately three times. And okay, when I pull the cap out, one of the original cap, look at this. I don't believe the legs of this one was completely off because it was still running. Otherwise, excuse me, and this circuitry here probably not going to work, but it was still kind of working, but very badly. One of the phases was not supplying any power, and that was why causing the shaking, not the motor itself. The motor has nothing wrong as far as I'm concerned right now. It was all about the driver, and the driver circuitry was fine. It was this capacitor. My guess would be over voltage of this capacitor, and I will show you why. And now the motor is the driver is on. Although I did not show the name the last time, but most people have already figured out by the look of the motor. And this is the name of the turntable manufacturer, and I am going to show you. It's on right now. I'm going to show you the voltage of the original power supply without the motor is on. I gotta get down at the table and pick up my lead because it was dropped. Okay, there you are. So I have one lead on the ground. This is a positive. The refraction, yep, okay. 53 minus 53.7, and the positive is plus 53 volt. And then when I turn it on, turn this on, play, motor is turning, and it's dropped to 51.5 minus 51.5, and the positive rail is 50.8. No matter if it's on or off, the motor is on or off, it's still over 50 volt. I do not know. These are original capacitor from the manufacturer or somebody has replaced it. I have no way to know, but I put a 63 volt cap on it for the safety margin. And anybody actually have this motor which has a 50 volt cap on it, have somebody to check it. Eventually it will blow, and you can actually see, have a qualified technician to check it for you. You can actually see you can actually feel the capacitor has a cone shape on top because it was continuously over voltage and basically boiling the capacitor slowly, killing it slowly. So that's what the causing the capacitor to fail, and then causing one of the legs is not supplying any energy. That's why the motor was shaking, and now it is very smooth and no shaking at all. Well, I can show you on the video, but it's no more shaking. It's very stable. You can't feel a shake. So this is what I have been through, and I'm gonna tell the person to give back to me the motor. He hasn't fixed the motor. It was all the controller. Until next time, stay safe and see you later. Bye.